You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com for Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. Do not adjust your podcast player. Yes, the Nugget is back.
Daily.
It was 10 years in the remaking, and so now we're sticking with the same tried and true format as before. So today is Tijuana Tuesday, where we take a look at other countries and laugh at what they do. We're going to the UK for this one, across the pond. Across the pond.
As always, your accents are terrible.
Yeah, why are we doing this? You had 10 years to get better, and you're not better.
Right.
And he's the only one. He's the only. Oh, here we go.
Cross the pond.
He's the only one still in radio.
Crikey.
Wow.
Because I haven't found gainful employment any other way. Cross the pond. All right. So this is, and I got it. I'm going to start with this. This might be one thing that the UK has right. Because this is a story about someone who was taking the driver's test there. This is just the written test. Before you even get in the car, you got to pass the written test. It took them 59 times before they passed. 59 times. Now, every time you fail the test, you also have to pay more money. So, and they have to wait a few days. So they spent 60 hours and 1,400 pounds before finally
euros. Isn't that what the E thing is?
No, it's pounds. They're still in pounds.
Oh, shows you how much I know.
Pounds. I said it like an English accent, Sam. Like I know what I'm saying.
Did you?
You're
pounds. Crikey.
Wow. Oh, wow.
They spent nearly 60 hours and nearly 1,400 pounds.
I think you got it, everybody.
Someone stop him, please.
Now, I don't know if I can really have a good opinion on this because I passed my test the first time.
I did
Good
not.
for you. Good for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sam didn't? Janelle, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, well, why are you so Hey.
I just figured you gave up. They said no. He said, well, make me.
No.
You got...
No.
You got...
No, I
She
didn't.
wanted to hurry and get to the hands-on part. So it could be in her chuck wagon.
Right. She said, I don't need a license for this chuck wagon. Yeah.
This thing doesn't even have an engine.
She's got the longhorns.
Drive it out here on the frontier. I mean, I'm just...
She rode it off in the sunset.
Yeah. You know it.
So this was the written test, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. If life hands you lemons, make lemonade. But if life hands you melons, you might be dyslexic.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Okay.
Let's take a UK driving
Wait,
test.
Janelle, did you get that?
For real?
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Are you thinking it's harder there than it is
Multiple
here?
choice questions. Well, that's what I'm thinking because...
I think it's the accent.
Do I need to start doing the accent again? They must correctly answer 43 out of 50 multiple choice questions. Then comes a hazard perception test.
We never need you to do the accent, ever.
That's indiscernible.
In fact, if I fail, I'm going to blame it on that.
Okay, so here we go. You can study with the practice test. Here we go. To see how much you've learned. Here we go. Here is the free mock test for cars. Start test. All right, we got to get 43 out of 50 to get there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. This is so UK. Are you ready for the first one?
Yes,
What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? First question. Can you get any more stereotypical? How often are people in the UK passing loose sheep on the road? Okay.
Is it multiple choice?
Yes. Okay, here's your options.
Good.
Briefly sound your horn, go very slowly, pass quickly but quietly, or herd them to the side of the road? I feel Janelle has the most experience with livestock. She's actually our livestock expert here on the show.
True.
So what do you think the answer is?
I would not do a gentle blast on the horn. I would just go, "Bah, get out of my way."
Janelle's like, lamb chops for dinner.
Congratulations, Janelle has chosen an option that is not possible. It was briefly sound your horn, go very slowly, pass quickly but quietly, or herd them to the side of the road. So there's not even a option.
That's the quietly part, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys answer that because I have to step out of the room because I'm so frustrated by the question. I don't think I can handle it.
Oh my!
Wow.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Are
Jen.
there sheep outside? She has to go herd them.
Yeah,
They're outside.
That was the best
maybe
excuse
the
for
loud
tea break
noise.
ever.
All right, Jen, what do you think?
I think you herd them to the side. I feel like I've seen that in movies. You get out and you kind of, come on, and then you go on, right?
Okay, let's see
I'd
here.
agree. I'd agree with Jen.
All right. Oh, it won't tell me the answer until you get to the end. So you're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads. What should you do if the driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curb? Curb is spelled K-E-R-B.
Are you sure you got
I'm
the
looking at-
actual one?
I'm at safedrivingforlife.info, and it's from the Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency.
Curb? Like,
Maybe they just... Oh my
Name.
God. Just like how they spell color with an unnecessary U, color.
color.
Okay, so you're following a long
That's for
vehicle
fanciness.
approaching crossroads. What should you do if the driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curb? Warn the driver about the wrong signal, wait behind the long vehicle, report the driver to police, or overtake on the right-hand side.
Ooh.
I mean, this
Some are
one's an easy
aggressive.
one. I get what they're trying to say.
I like the idea of overtaking.
Yeah, overtake is pretty solid. That's awesome. And I think that's more British language.
I tend to be a more aggressive driver, so
What
I
about
would
Jen?
overtake.
I feel like Jen would
I would-
warn the driver about the wrong signal. Like, beep, beep, excuse me, beep, beep.
I feel like I just like behind, maybe recording, just
Yeah.
for content or something. Just let me just be back here where it's safe.
Let me put this on my TikTok. Look at this big old truck. It's behind me. Blah, blah, blah. It's signaling
Why am
right,
I a
but it's
bad
moving
Bill
close to the
Cosby
left-hand
again?
curb. K-E-R-B.
Well, what happened to my voice just then?
I don't know. This is what it sounds like when I'm on my TikToks.
Wow.
Tic-tac.
All right. So Jen said wait behind the long
Tic-tacs.
vehicle. Okay, next question.
You better not be putting only my answers.
No, this one's for Sam. Following a collision, a person has been injured. What would be a warning sign for shock? Flushed complexion? Warm, dry skin? Are you touching someone's some strangers? Anyway, no, I can't. I don't want to taint Sam's answer here. Slow pulse or rapid shallow breathing? No fair asking your nurse wife for help.
Well, she went to bed already. I would say shallow breathing. As much as I want to say warm, dry skin, which seems strange.
Right.
But yeah,
Touch your skin.
I'd say
Touch your skin. You just want to touch the skin. That's great. Question 4. What could you do to help injured people in an incident? Keep them warm and comfortable, give them something to eat, keep them on the move by walking them around, or give them a warm drink. I don't
Hey, next.
know if any of these answers are great. Keep them warm and comfortable. How am I doing that? I mean, at that point, I guess I am testing the temperature of their skin.
yeah. Well, I mean, if we're checking to see if they're warm and dry,
Don't walk them around.
Well,
I feel like
I'm gonna
cuddling
keep them-
might be the next option. So
that's what I'm going to choose because Jen said don't. I'm choosing keep them on the move by walking them around. Next question.
Oh my god.
All right. So you're driving towards.
It's just a head injury. Come on.
You got to keep the blood flowing. You don't want to stop the blood flowing. That is when people die.
it's true,
The blood flowing from the gashes. You don't want to stop that.
especially if the breathing is shallow because it makes the blood go fast.
Okay. So, Jen, I don't know what kind of first aid classes you took at the School of Glory.
I don't either.
But
Honestly,
I'm not
I
sure.
don't either.
For our new
As-
viewers, that is the name of her homeschool.
By the way, yes. That's a throwback. You can find that episode.
When I was a
when they got this.
child. You always talk about it being current. I'm not currently homeschooled.
No, wait, we've talked about this before. It's like a Rockette. Once a Rockette, always a Rockette.
Why
Once
did
a
you choose
homeschooler.
Rockette?
Once a homeschooler, always a homeschooler. Always.
I don't understand
Are-
why you chose Rockette.
Jen, are you saying that you are no longer learning? In this
Here
world,
we go.
do you have a growth mindset or do you have a fixed mindset?
Well, Dr. Phil, I am still very interested in
Jen,
learning and being teachable.
a fixed
Jeez.
or a growth mindset? Are you still in Farmville?
Things have gotten worse.
You got to get out of Farmville and start a garden for real. All right, so you're driving towards this
Thanks,
left-hand bend. And it's a bend where there's some giant bush. It's the giant hedges of the UK. So you don't see what is happening around this bend. What dangers should you be anticipating?
Sheep.
A vehicle overtaking you, Jen.
Oh.
Mud on the road getting narrower, or pedestrians walking towards you.
E, all of the above.
All right.
Right?
Yep. Mud on the road. Next question.
Yeah, great.
All right. Now there's some sign questions that you can't see. All right. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have red and amber showing together? Sam, pass the lights if the road is clear. Take care because there's a fault with the lights. Wait for the green light. Or stop because the lights are changing to red.
I'll bet it stopped changing or stop because it's changing to red.
Is that your final answer?
It is finally.
I was in, one time I was in Canada, which is kind of like Europe light or UK light. And there was a blinking green light. And that meant you could take a left turn. It was like a left arrow, but they couldn't have, Canada hasn't invented
Canada
left
doesn't
arrows
believe
yet.
in arrows. I get it.
So, well, I mean, it's too decisive, right? How dare Canada oppress the other directions?
Okay, you're on a soapbox. Let's move on.
I'm just saying. All right. So Sam said, stop because lights are changing to red. All right, Janelle, next question.
Okay.
You're in a built-up area at night, and the road is well lit. Why should you use dipped headlights? DIPPED.
What is that?
I don't know what the headlight is.
Because they're delicious.
And what flavor?
Are they
Why
chocolate?
and what flavor?
Birthday
Yeah.
cake.
So that you can see further along the road, so that you can go at a much faster speed, so that you can switch to main beam quickly, or so that you can be easily seen by others.
I'm going to say C.
So that you can go at a much faster speed? All right,
Yeah.
there we go. Next question.
so
We're going to have
hold
to
on.
pay to take this
There's
again.
dipped and main lights, main beam. Like, do they not have brights there?
They must not. They must not. Okay, here we go. All right, one more question, then we'll get to the end because this is great. You've been involved in an argument that's made you feel angry. I feel like Janelle needs to answer this one too.
Okay.
What should you do before starting your journey? Open a window, turn on your radio, have an alcoholic drink. I'm not making this up. These are the options. Or calm down.
I'm going to say D, all of the above.
Okay, have an alcoholic drink. Next question.
Oh my gosh.
Always go for the booze. Come on.
All right, I'm trying to go through all of them here. We'll see how we do. Okay,
We can't.
end test. There we go. All right.
Did we
The
get
results.
any of those right?
All right, well, we failed.
Yeah.
No joke.
Price.
All right, let's see here. We got 0%. They have different topics. So they have 0% of alertness, attitude,
Well,
which is
They
too bad.
judge attitude on the road.
Let's see here. Other types of vehicle. Yeah, we got that one. When you're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads, Jen got that one right. That was good.
Way to go, homeschool.
Let's see here. Incidents, accidents, and emergencies. What could you do to help injured people in an incident? Apparently, it wasn't keep them on the move by walking them around. It was keep them warm and comfortable.
What did I say?
I said
This whole
cuddle.
thing.
I did say cuddle.
You're not supposed to give them anything to eat or drink either. So no warm, drinks and stuff like that.
No, none of that. They stick around forever. We just know.
And Janelle, congratulations. You did have the right answer. If you're mad, you are supposed to drink and then get in the car. And get in your chuck wagon. All right. And I accidentally clicked the back button, so I have no idea on the other ones, but let's just assume we got them all wrong. So we are not legal to drive in the UK, and that's okay, because that's why we declared independence.
Yeah, it's true.
America.
Seriously, Kerb.
Wow.
Kerb.
Afterthought question. Don't they drive on the other side of the road over there anyway?
Oh, my gosh.
It's true. They do.
Yes, they do. They're driving on the wrong side of the road in the first place.
That's exactly. So they got it all wrong from the very beginning, get-go. So it's like, they need to take a lesson from us.
What's the lesson they should take from us, Janelle?
Do things the right way, the American way, the American way, if you want to say it.
Yeah, they need to yell at their sheep, right, Janelle?
Yes, and mow them down if they don't get out of the way. Just go on.
Oh, God.
Wow.
We don't want any friends from there, do we?
Oh, man. No viewers from the UK on this show.
Crikey!
Oh, my God.
Dude.
Well, here's why I say that. And it's not because I'm ruthless when it comes to sheep. Because biblically speaking, we're all sheep that have gone astray. Okay.
There we go.
That's your spiritual content for this Daily Nugget.
There we go. And that's the Daily Nugget.
Pass the buckets.
The shepherd be leading them. Don't be straying from the shepherd. The sheep know his voice, so go for it, sheep.
And if you're in the road and Janelle's driving, watch out for the long honk. Watch out for the honk. It's coming.
Well, there's that bottom line too. So
To all our lamb viewers.
All right. Well, for our shepherds and our UK members, you can email us nugget@hatemail@gmail.com.
yeah, that's it.
That is
I feel like we're going to get quite a bit today.
Oh, have fun editing that one, Sam.